Imagine a leader who always seems to know exactly what to do in any situation, calm under pressure, decisive in the face of uncertainty, and able to inspire loyalty even among the most difficult followers. Now, picture that leader not as someone who uses manipulation or sheer power to control, but as someone deeply aware of their own emotions, the emotions of others, and the moment at hand. In fact, what if the very foundations of effective leadership were based not on ruthless tactics, but on mindfulness, being fully present, clear-headed, and emotionally intelligent? It may sound like a contradiction, especially when we think of historical figures like Niccolò Machiavelli, the political philosopher often associated with cunning, manipulation, and the ruthless pursuit of power. But what if the true power in Machiavelli's ideas wasn't just about trickery or dominance? It was about deep self-awareness and strategic presence. Today, we're going to explore a side of Machiavelli's philosophy that's rarely talked about. We'll be diving into how mindfulness, presence, and emotional intelligence can transform leadership, with key lessons drawn from The Prince, one of the most influential works on power dynamics ever written. Despite Machiavelli's reputation for advocating cutthroat political maneuvering, his principles can offer valuable insights into leadership that are deeply aligned with modern mindfulness practices. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey channel, where we unravel the timeless wisdom of history and philosophy to help you lead a more purposeful, mindful, and fulfilling life. If you're interested in discovering how ancient ideas can be applied to modern leadership and personal growth, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Niccolò Machiavelli, best known for The Prince, is often seen as the archetype of the cold, calculating political strategist. His name has even become synonymous with manipulative leadership. Terms like Machiavellian evoke images of deceit, opportunism, and moral ambiguity. But let's take a moment to look deeper at the core of his philosophy. In The Prince, Machiavelli doesn't actually advocate for cruelty or deceit for its own sake. His advice, instead, is pragmatic and focused on the ultimate goal, maintaining power and stability. His guidance often revolves around adapting to the environment and the ever-changing dynamics of human nature. When we strip away the sensationalized image of the ruthless leader, what we find in Machiavelli is a deeply observant thinker, a leader who understood the value of being fully present and adaptable in a world full of uncertainty. Leadership, according to Machiavelli, isn't about having a rigid set of rules to follow. It's about understanding the context, when to be flexible, when to be firm, when to build alliances, and when to strike decisively. But the core of all these strategies is a deep awareness of oneself and one's surroundings, a key aspect of what we now call mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It involves cultivating a state of emotional balance, clarity, and focus. In leadership, mindfulness translates to being attuned to your own emotional state, the needs of your team, and the dynamics of the environment around you. But how does this tie into Machiavelli's teachings? When Machiavelli advises a leader to be adaptable, to not be too tied to any single approach or policy, he's emphasizing something very similar to mindfulness, the ability to read the room, adjust your behavior based on what's happening around you, and not be controlled by your own impulses or emotions. In fact, one of the key aspects of mindful leadership is emotional regulation, the ability to remain calm under pressure and make decisions with clarity, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or anger. Machiavelli's principle of virtù, a concept that combines skill, adaptability, and strength, is similar to what we now recognize as emotional intelligence. A leader with virtù doesn't rigidly cling to power or self-image. Instead, they remain flexible and aware of what the situation demands. In this sense, mindfulness isn't just a practice for personal well-being, it's a key skill for navigating complex leadership situations. In leadership, presence refers to the ability to remain calm and focused while engaging with others, whether in decision-making, negotiations, or managing crises. It's the capacity to stay grounded while the world around you may be chaotic. This ability to stay present, both with yourself and others, is crucial for effective leadership. And when we examine Machiavelli's writings, we see how his strategic thinking aligns with the concept of presence. For Machiavelli, power is dynamic. It's about knowing when to exert force and when to step back. A leader who is truly present isn't just reactive. They act with purpose and clarity, understanding when to show strength and when to exhibit restraint. Machiavelli recognized that leadership was a delicate balance between assertiveness and understanding, between action and observation. This requires a leader to be mindful not only of their own thoughts and actions, but also of the needs, desires, and motivations of others. A clear example of this can be seen in Machiavelli's advice on maintaining the loyalty of followers. He suggests that a wise leader should understand the fears and desires of those around them, tailoring their actions to address those concerns. This is, at its core, a mindful approach to leadership, being emotionally aware of others' feelings and needs, and adjusting your approach accordingly. One of the most profound insights Machiavelli offers is the importance of maintaining control over one's emotions. He advises leaders to avoid being too emotionally reactive, because emotions can cloud judgment and lead to rash decisions. Machiavelli's emphasis on the need for cool-headedness in moments of crisis mirrors the importance of emotional regulation in modern leadership. Mindful leaders practice emotional regulation by recognizing their emotional triggers and not allowing these emotions to take over. Instead of responding impulsively to threats or challenges, a mindful leader reflects on the situation, processes their feelings, and then responds in a thoughtful, measured way. Machiavelli recognized that a leader who loses their temper or reacts out of fear can jeopardize not only their position but also their ability to inspire confidence and loyalty in others. Machiavelli's advice on leadership, when viewed through the lens of mindfulness, becomes a powerful guide to modern leadership. Mindfulness in leadership isn't about eschewing power or strategy, but about cultivating awareness, presence, and emotional clarity. Here are a few key lessons from Machiavelli that can guide mindful leadership. Adaptability. Just as Machiavelli stresses the need for a leader to be adaptable and responsive to circumstances, mindfulness teaches us to be present and aware of what's happening in the moment, adjusting our responses accordingly. Emotional awareness. By recognizing our emotions and the emotions of those around us, we can make better decisions, foster trust, and lead with empathy, key aspects of mindful leadership. Decisiveness and clarity. Machiavelli understood that a leader needs to be decisive. Mindfulness doesn't mean indecisiveness. It means making decisions with a clear mind, free from emotional reactivity or doubt. Building alliances. Mindful leaders understand the importance of relationships. They take time to listen, to understand others' perspectives, and to build trust. All principles that align with Machiavelli's advice on creating alliances and loyalty. So, what can we learn from Machiavelli's The Prince about leadership in the modern world? Far from being a guide to ruthless manipulation, Machiavelli's principles encourage us to be adaptable, emotionally intelligent, and strategically present. By applying mindfulness to leadership, by staying grounded in the present moment, understanding our own emotions and the emotions of others, and making decisions with clarity and purpose, we can lead with greater effectiveness and integrity. If you enjoyed this exploration of mindfulness and leadership through the lens of Machiavelli's philosophy, be sure to hit the like button, share this video with others who may benefit from these insights, and subscribe to The Unfolding Journey for more deep dives into the wisdom of history, philosophy, and leadership. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss a video that helps you lead a more purposeful life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey.